Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today I thought we would go over a step-by-step of how to dermaplane your face at home. It's super easy and super quick and gives your skin a nice dewy glow. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Courtney. I'm here to talk about all the things skincare, beauty, and all the little things in between. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the little notification bell so you get notified of all my upcoming videos. So let's get cozy and let's get into it. Let's get started. So during the quarantine, I bought a pack of 3. They're called Shiseido. So it is a Japanese brand, but I did just buy them on Amazon. They're, I think, $9.90, so just under $10. It's a pack of dermaplaning blades. So they are, I guess, marketed towards like an eyebrow sculptor, but again, you can use them as a dermaplaning, little razor. So this is what it looks like here. It does come with a safety blade. You can use these 3 to 4 times before the blade gets dull. So what I do is I just sanitize it after each use. After about 3 to 4 goes, you're gonna notice that it does start to get a little bit dull. So that's when I'll just change it out. I saw Susan Yara use this exact same brand and I watched her video, and that's why I decided, you know what? We're in lockdown, why not give it a go? Worst case, my skin has a bit of a reaction from it. No one's gonna see me, I might as well just try it. I have very light peach fuzz on my face, so I thought, you know what, if it's gonna make my makeup sit a little bit better and help exfoliate, why not? What dermaplaning does is it essentially exfoliates the top epidermis layer of your skin. So it's gonna get rid of all that vellus, peach fuzz on your face, but also it's a nice exfoliant as well. If done correctly, it has no downtime. It's not going to hurt your skin. Yes, should it be done in a salon with a trained professional? Of course. But if you're doing it correctly and you're not applying too much pressure, you're not going to harm yourself. I am not a trained professional. I've done this numerous times. I do this every 2 to 3 weeks just to get rid of a little bit of peach fuzz, and I have no problems. All you need to do is just cleanse your face. Don't put anything on it. Some will say to use an oil for a little bit of slickness. My results are just on a dry face, and I have great results. So let's get into it, and I'll show you exactly how I use it. So all I usually do is I just kind of focus down kind of on this area. Obviously, I don't really have too much peach fuzz up here. You can do it to exfoliate your top on your forehead here, but my actives really get into that. I do a little bit on my nose because that's where I'm prone to blackheads, so I find it really helps with that. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna hold it at a 45-degree angle and you're gonna make short strokes going downwards. Now, if you do it in a salon, you're gonna be laying backwards and they go upwards. Now they have a literal scalpel, so I'm not sure the difference of why they go upwards. Estheticians, if you wanna let me know maybe why you go upwards, maybe it can shed some light, but I just know from all my research, going downwards is best because obviously this isn't near as sharp, so I just go downwards. So I do pull a little bit and then I'm just gonna go down in short strokes. And just kind of, you're gonna see that little bit of kind of peach fuzz come off. I did this about maybe 3 weeks ago, so I don't have a crazy amount, but it's just nice because it does help your makeup sit a little bit nicer on your skin. And then once you're done, I follow up with a heavy moisturizer because obviously this is an exfoliant. And I just do kind of sections at a time. And I know all my esthetician friends are probably cringing, and that's fine, but listen, this works for me. I enjoy it. I don't have to go to a salon to get it done. I've never had any reactions, and yeah. Also, don't go over any acne, any open wounds. Like as you can see, I've got just a little random bump that's there. I'm not gonna go over that. Let's work our way to the other side. A little sideburn there. So I do recommend not to, oh, sorry, you guys can't see. I have to do it with this hand because this is my dominant hand. So I'm gonna do this side and I'll be right back. So I do recommend not to put like an active on it after. I normally will do this at night and then just, like I said, follow up with like a heavy moisturizer. But I don't put an active on for like 24 to 48 hours, depending on, you know, your skin type. But I pretty much just do it where I see necessary, where my makeup I see doesn't sit as well. Like my chin, I don't really find I need it all that much. I might just get, you know, like a little bit here. I definitely will get my little mustache area, so I'll show you guys. Being very vulnerable with you guys here. Very light, gentle strokes. As you can see, like, I'm not going like directly with my skin. Like I said, just a 45 degree. And then once I'm done, I'll just splash my face with water just to get any little excess hairs that might have come off. And then I won't put any actives on, anything like that, but I will just follow up with my moisturizer and then I'll be good. And because it's during the day today, I'm not doing this at night just for filming purposes. I'll follow up with a heavy sunscreen layer as I normally do. Because this is an exfoliating technique, it's going to make me a little bit more prone to sun exposure. It's just nice to be able to do something for yourself during a lockdown, during a pandemic that, you know, we weren't able to have done in a salon. And it's something that, you know, if researched well and you feel confident with, there is minimal risk. I mean, yes, you could cut yourself, I guess, but, you know, as you can see, I'm putting minimal pressure. Well, I mean, other than the Rudolph nose I just gave myself, but. So like I said, I mean, no one really has that much hair on their nose, but this is where I'm prone to like blackheads and more pores. So exfoliating your nose is a great tool to have, but you just want to be very careful because your nose is very sensitive and it's very thin layer. So I just go in and do a little light layer. So the very first time that I did this, I found that I did get a little bit of breakouts from it. However, I also was trying a billion new products at the same time. And, you know, like there could have been a million factors. So, you know, caution yourself. You might have a bit of breakouts. It is it's a great exfoliator. So you might get some breakouts from it. So just be cautious. If that's something that you're really worried about, maybe this isn't the best for you. But if you go to a salon and do this as well, you might get the same thing. So that's pretty much all that I'm gonna do. Just like I said, I focus down here because that's where I get a little bit more of the vellus hair. Like I said, just super light, gentle strokes going downwards. I know that this might not appeal to everyone, that's fine. You can just get these and just like lightly clean up your eyebrows as well. Like some people will go in and just like lightly clean up those tiny little hairs that you kind of can't really get in with your tweezers. Like just literally pull up and get like those tiny little hairs just to like, I mean, that's kind of what they're like marketed for. You just want to be very, very, very careful that you don't swipe off your eyebrow. So that is kind of how I do it. It was kind of a little quick tutorial. I don't really recommend to do it every week, but you definitely can. A lot of people will get a little bit of peach fuzz around their mustache area, so it's super easy just to, like, you know, dust that off. But all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go rinse my face, and I'm just gonna go apply all of my moisturizer and my sunscreen, and I'll be right back and we'll have a quick little chit chat. All I did was I just splashed a little bit of water on my face just to kind of get any of that little hair peach fuzz that maybe have been left on. I do not cleanse afterwards just because I've already cleansed before, and I just kind of want to leave my pores alone. I don't want to irritate anything. I did put on, if you watched my video before, I did put on my snail mucin because it's really good for calming and soothing. And then I just put on my Dew Point moisturizer because it's got aloe leaf juice in it, and green tea extract. So again, good for calming and soothing. And then I just put on a really good layer of SPF so that I'm set for the day and everything's kind of good and settled. So there you have it. That's kind of just my easy dermaplaning routine. A lot of people do it at home. So I know, like I said, my esthetician girls that I'm friends with are probably cringing and watching and being like, oh my God, Courtney, what are you doing? It is what it is. Honestly, I enjoy it, and I know a lot of people do it at home. I haven't had any reactions from it. Like I said, I had a couple of breakouts the very first time I did it, but it could have been a mixture of things. I do it very gently, and my skin feels really nice afterwards. Hey guys, I was just editing the video and I realized that I didn't debunk a myth kind of going around about dermaplaning, so I just kind of wanted to address it super quickly. A lot of people think that when you dermaplane, the hair that grows back is going to be coarser, thicker, darker, but again, it is just a myth. The hair on your face is vellus hair, so it's peach fuzz. It's very light. So when you shave it, dermaplane it, it is going to come back just like that. I've done mine now 4 or 5 times, and every time that it's grown back, it has been just that. It's been peach fuzz. It's come back the same light peach fuzz that it was before. It has not come back thicker, darker. Like you can see, I mean, I only did it a couple of days ago, but you can see that it's, you know, it's not coming back darker or thicker or anything like that. So again, it is just a myth. It's nothing to be afraid of or worried about. So if it's dermaplaning is something that you're thinking of, it's definitely worth it, and not something that should derail you from trying it by any means. So if you're wanting to try it at home, it's definitely worth it. But if you're wanting to try it in a salon or spa, it's worth it as well. Give it a go. So there you have it. If you have any questions, please just let me know. I'd be happy to dive a little bit more into it. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know exactly what happens when you do it. Like I said, I don't recommend going over, you know, open acne, open pores or anything like that, because that will definitely irritate it. It's almost like cutting over top of an already cut. But you know, that's what I do. It helps. I mean, as you can see, it helps with like an even skin tone, but I like it. I mean, if Susan Yara can do it at home, why can't we all, right? I'll link her video down below so that you guys can watch her and know that I'm not crazy for doing it by myself. I use the exact same ones that she does from Amazon. Like I said, I think they're $9.90, and on Amazon Prime, they come in a couple of days. So yeah, that's all I do. But again, if you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll chat soon. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.